Hey guys, today I have a bread machine, triple C wheat bread, and I don't have the footage to putting it in the actual bread machine, but I will link that recipe and just follow the bread machine directions and the dough cycle, and you will have a beautiful dough coming out of your bread machine. It is not baked in the bread machine. It is just the dough cycle, but it is an amazing way to use your dough cycle. So here I have it out of my dough cycle, and I'm going to let it rest for about 10 minutes just so I can manipulate it a little bit easier, let the gluten relax. And then we're going to carry on with the shaping of the dough. I've got it on a marble slab here, which works really well. And I'm just going to sort of manipulate it here. You want to sort of tease it out from the middle. I also like to lift it up, let gravity sort of pull it down, if you want to think about it that way. Great tasting bread, partially whole white wheat. I use King Arthur and AP flour, and then lots of seeds and things in there. So very tasty bread. So we're going to basically get it into a long log sort of shape is what we're kind of going for, and then we're going to make like an S. So you're going to want to curl it. Now, I didn't do the best job with good defining curls, but something that, takes practice. I've only made it a few times, but it turns out very tasty each time. So we're going to go ahead and just sort of squeezing it there, manipulating it out, and then giving it a measure. We're kind of aiming for maybe a 20-inch rope. I've got a parchment-lined baking sheet here that I'm going to put that on. And so I'm going to curl in the one end, and then we're going to curl the opposite end the opposite way, again, to make that S shape. That is what this is. Now, you don't have to make it that way. You could just make it in a loaf pan and make a regular loaf of bread with this. Not a big deal, but it's kind of fun to do the shape, do a little something different, but it looked more like an S in its raw state. So I'll have to work on that. But anyway, you get the idea. Now it's got to do its second rise. I preheat my oven to like 200 degrees and then shut it off just so there's some warm air in there. And then I cover it with the tea towel and put it in there for, I think, like 30 to 40 minutes. It depends on what the weather is. So here is my puffed bread. You can see my little swirls are a little bit wanting, but that's okay. We're going to go ahead and give it, just a quick egg white sort of wash. You could do a whole egg. You could do butter for that matter. The egg white gives it a little crispier crust, not crispy, but maybe a hardened one, I guess is the best way to say it because of the protein. And then we're going to sprinkle some more seeds on top, and that will also help it to stick. So kind of gives not a pretzel-y look, but you get that idea, that sort of glossiness. So I'm taking some poppy seeds, and then I'm going to sprinkle that over. You could do some everything bagel seasoning from Trader Joe's would be great. I've done that before. I was out of sesame seeds. Otherwise, I would have done that as well. You could do garlic powder, kosher salt. It would all be very, very tasty. But sprinkle it with whatever you want. Even Parmesan cheese, something like that would be great. Here it is out of the oven. I'm going to show you the bottom side here, cooked perfectly. Again, my shape went a little wonky, but it was absolutely delicious. It just bakes in a 375-degree oven for about 20-25 minutes until it's golden brown, cutting through there for you to see that crumb. It was so soft and delicious and yet hearty, which was great. If you like these kinds of videos, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Check out all those links below. Check out, my books, my Etsy store, and all of that, and on my blog as well. And I have links to bread machine supplies. Thanks, guys. Have a great day.